Okay, the opening bell then this Thursday morning, and let's check in on where the stock is, or rather the markets are headed in before the individual stocks. About 0.5% of an uptick is what the Nifty 50 started off with. Although Kunal predicts that much in the opening minutes itself, this bounce is going to get sold into. Nifty Bank as well, higher by about 0.6%. Let's see what the heat map in terms of the Nifty sectors indicates, and where is it that you're seeing strength and leadership, and where is it that you're pulling off from weakness. Well, it's all a sea of green. Oil and gas, FMCG, defense are the relative underperformers, but IT, finance, metals, private banks, they are the ones which are the leading sectors this morning. Let's see whether HDFC Bank is the one leading the way or not, given that LIC nod to buy nearly about 10% stake of the bank. HDFC Bank 1% higher, so not a meaningful move in that sense, but definitely it's now defended that 720 mark, at least as of now. HDFC Life, Vibha Padalkar along with the CFO gets that 5-year extension nod. There's Hyundai, which has now undertaken its third price hike this year, another 1% across its portfolios. BSE, the agreement with MSCI to explore the launch of F&O contracts linked to MSCI indexes. For USL, United Spirits that is, the FSSAI has revoked their June order with regards to sale of a product manufactured at their Baramati unit. Strides Pharma, the US FDA has issued an EIR for its flagship facility in Bangalore. And then yes, sugar stocks, look out for what that entire sector does after the government tightening the sugar stock holding limits. Most of these stocks are seeing a big move up as we speak right now. Balrampur, of course, a lot more sedate with a 1.25% of an uptick. Titagarh Rail, they've been approved as a vendor for 3-phase locomotives. And Shiprocket, wherein Goldman Sachs was the buyer in the yesterday block deal of about almost 0.5% or so. So that's pretty much it. Aditya Infotech, All Cargo, Ramco Systems, these are the other stocks in focus this morning. And it seems Aditya Infotech, of course, looking quite smart. And K Fintech, wherein there was supposed to be a block deal of about 1,400 crore rupees, wherein the block deal was upsized, by the way, from the earlier 1,200. K Fintech is the other stock which will just come up for you on your screens. I can spot good amount of green on the gold financiers. Muthoot Finance is propped up about 3.25% in trade. Let's check what Manappuram as well is up to, given that gold prices definitely slowly are creeping up as we speak. Hindustan Zinc, that's your big mover today. While sectorally it continues to be IT which is leading. Hindustan Zinc, Nalco, both those stocks up. Muthoot Finance, like I just flagged off as well, is holding up. And then MCX, which is higher by 2% as we speak right now.
Well, look at some of the recent listings. Shiprocket and Bihari Lal, both of those spiking 7 to 8%. So some nice moves coming in there. And that's a second straight day of moves, of course. Yesterday was the day of listing for those. I'm going to quickly try to pull out a few names which are buzzing. Strides Pharma is up 8%, by the way, viewers. So some very strong moves coming in. Flagship Bangalore unit getting US FDA approval, voluntary action indicated. And you're seeing that very strong move on Strides. Seagull on the back of order wins, EMS also on the back of order wins. Second straight day of order wins for both of those. You're seeing 3% moves on those. Kolte Patil is up 8%. So you're seeing a very decent move there as well. Just in terms of the Nifty 500 basket, curious to know as to how the moves there are shaping up, and I'm going to quickly pull those out for you. You've got some stocks trending in the red. Aster DM, for example, yesterday there was a large block there, so 2% lower on Aster DM today, the follow-on day of that trade. MRPL is down around 2.5%. PFC is down to 370 now, 1.5% lower. CESC, second straight day of losses. Those are some of the top losers, but mild losers. Muthoot Finance is one of the top gainers on the Nifty 500, nearly 4% higher. Hindustan Copper is the other one. MCX is up 3% as well. I wonder what a BSE is doing. HDB Financial is up 3%. And Hindustan Zinc is also doing fairly well for itself, 2.5% higher in trade today. 1.5% higher on BSE as well. Kunal, how are you looking at the market open? And it's playing out exactly as you had suggested. There's been some mild booking which has happened. We're around 50 points off the day's highs, or maybe 30 odd points off the day's highs.
Yeah, and it was natural for the index to see some bit of profit booking, because traders would probably have gone a little bit more contra on the indices. They would want to book the gains out. But I would probably believe that if we tap back to the lower end of the price supports, say for example at 24,150, 100 on the index on the spot levels on intraday basis in the next hour or so, then I think that could be a good opportunity for contra traders to try and open up fresh longs. What these kind of breakouts they generally do is that they start to show sector patterns, and sectors starting to show signs of a breakout and consistent up move. So I would probably believe that now, from being index specific, bound specific move, we might probably expect the stocks to, as well as the sectors, to go into a trending move on the upside. In terms of individual stocks, I would look at BSE, a stock which I flagged off a couple of days back also, specifically when the stock was at 3,300 levels and slightly below that. As a contra buy, continues to look attractive at the current juncture. Would look out for 3,500 broadly as a near-term target.
Okay, that's BSE, which is a buy call from Kunal, holding up 3,400 at that level. Rudra, what are you liking in trade this morning? Anything that you would recommend to our viewers?
See, for me, overall market, till it holds yesterday's low, this market is making a reversal. So Nifty yesterday low was 24,025. So on spot, I will keep a stop loss of 24,000. Will be worried only if we break and close below yesterday low, or else I will still buy this gap up what we are seeing. And if it is a 20-30 point correction from the top, it's a God-sent opportunity to enter, or if you have short to cover. And I'll be stock specific in Manappuram. So I'll be a buyer at current market price, expecting stock to move towards 375, 380 zone. Use this opportunity to buy any dip in overall market, and stock specific a buy in Manappuram. Bank Nifty yesterday low is 57,000. So till Bank Nifty remains above 57,000 and holds yesterday low, there is no worry whatsoever. Buy every dip and every opportunity with a clear stop loss of 57,000 on Bank Nifty, closing basis, and on Nifty 24,000.